Hello dear students, welcome back to the next session, the second part of writing for the media. So what is technical writing? Technical writing is actually performed by a technical writer, or you can say a technical author, and it is the process of writing and sharing technical information in a more professional setting. So a technical writer's primary task is to communicate technical information to another person or to another party in the clearest and most effective manner as possible. So what is technical writing? It is performed by a technical writer, and it is the process of writing and sharing some technical information in a professional setting. And the primary task of a technical writer is to communicate the technical information to another person or to another party in a very clearest and most effective manner as possible. So the highly complex ideas written in a way that anyone can read and understand. So that is the main essence of technical writing. So you will be writing the complex ideas in a way that anyone can read and anyone can understand it. So it must be clear, it must be concise, easy to follow, and effective information must be there. These are tailored for a specific audience. So it should be flexible and convenient access of documentation must be there. High quality, accurate content that is easy to understand and use. These are the main features of a technical writing. Then we can see more about technical writing. So as I told you, this is the kind of writing that is geared to the purpose of communicating specific or specialized information or instructions within technical or technological or business scenarios. So it uses a matter of fact, measured and often terse tone. Technical writing calls for business-like approach, outlining features or salient points. So it's a method used for creating documentation. That's another important point. It's a method, technical writing is a method used for creating documentations. Technical writing may be evident in the style adopted by journals, and they may also be used to describe concepts and be in the form of tutorials, instruction manuals, etc. So this is a kind of writing that is geared to the purpose of communicating some specific information or some specialized information with some technological or technical or business scenario within a technological or technical scenario. So introduction to this technical writing. So it's a specialized structured form of writing that presents technical information to readers in such a way that it is adapted to their needs and understanding level. So the technical writing, when you write technically or when you are writing, when you become a technical writer, what you have to give importance is that your writing must be according to the needs and understanding level of the particular audience or particular reader that you are intended to write. So it helps to perform a specific task and solve a specific problem. So it's a specialized and structured form of writing that presents technical information to readers in a way that it is adapted to their needs, by knowing the needs of the reader and understanding level of the reader. So it helps to perform a specific task, or it will help you to solve a specific problem. So what are the main characteristics of technical writing? So the first thing is clarity. There should be clarity. Whatever you write, it should be clear. It should be easily understood by the intended audience. Then conciseness. You have to write briefly. That should be clear at the same time without any jargon or excess verbiage. And it should intend. You have to write your technical writing by targeting a particular reader. It should be focused on a specific audience. And there must be a specific purpose behind it. Because you are writing for a specific purpose. And accuracy must be there. Accuracy, whatever you are writing, that should be correct, that should be factual, and that should be free from bias. You should be objective in your writing rather than subjective. Then next important characteristic is correctness. So when you're writing, you have to follow the grammatical and technical convention. Your writing must be free from grammar errors, spelling mistakes, etc. Then comprehensiveness. So it should contain all necessary information. Even though it is concise in format, you have to include every detail. All necessary detail must be included in your writing. Then accessibility includes table of content, headings, subheading, indexes. So if you are writing in a whole essay like that structure, it will be very difficult to read. It will be very difficult to get the correct information. So if you are giving heading and subheading, it will be easy for the reader to recognize the important points, and you can provide index as well so that they can easily get they can easily move to the desired information. So you can also include table of content. Okay, so these are the ways by which you can make your writing more accessible to the readers. So let us look into the specific problems of style in technical writing. We have already discussed what are the main characteristics of a technical writing. So if you are lacking all those characteristics, it will be creating a problem in your style. So as we have already seen what is the importance of clarity, let us discuss more in a detailed way. So clarity, as you know, the single most important aspect of a good technical writing is clarity. So it enables the readers to understand what the information means to convey. So readers need facts, not hazy or imprecise terms. So to make decisions and accomplish tasks, they need facts, and that should be clear. So you can make use of specific and concrete words, and you can also make use of appropriate verbs. Use action verb and active voice of the verb rather than using passive voice of the verb. So when you are writing, you have to be very careful about the sort of words that you are using. You have to be very careful how to use the appropriate verbs, and that must be active verb. And then another important thing is conciseness. So it means every word counts. That is, every word is important. It's very important. So it saves time and increases the forcefulness of writing. For example, please repeat the sentence again. 5 words. Please repeat the sentence. Because there is no need of the word again there. Because you are use the word repeat again. So there is no need to use the word again. Okay? So you can see some of the preferred and not preferred words list here. You can use begin instead of initiate, and you can use pay instead of compensation, and you can use fire instead of conflagration, and you can use true instead of veracious. You can use wordy, operation instead of verbose. Means you have to use a simplified form of the words. Okay, so that it will be easy to read to the intended readers. And some overworked words you can see: appropriate, fitting, suitable, assist, help. So these are some of the overworked. So what is coherence? So there should be a smooth flow of ideas and data. So the transitional words prepare readers for the next point or a charge in direction. So there should be some connection between one sentence to the other. So there should be logical connection. There should be smooth flow of ideas. So you have to follow the conventions of standard English. Common sentence errors as sentence fragments, comma splices, and run-on sentences should be avoided. And sentence structure and length. While talking about sentence structure and length, we have to follow the natural word order, and probably it is best to use simple sentences, and fairly short sentences are much advisable. So what are the differences between technical writing and creative writing? So technical writing is factual in nature, must be objective, must be factual rather than subjective. And creative writing, we know, it is more fictional or imaginative in nature. And technical writing, it must be informative, instructional or persuasive. At the same time, creative writing is meant for entertaining or provocative and captivating. And technical writing must be clear, precise, and straightforward. Whereas creative writing it is mainly artistic or figurative or symbolic or even vague. So technical writing must be objective in nature, creative writing must be subjective in nature. And in technical writing, specialized vocabulary is used, but in creative writing, generalized vocabulary is used. So what should the copy contain?